Hello and welcome to this video. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels, and I'm here today to talk about my brand new deck, Divine Masculine Karmic Struggles. So this is a deck that will work very well with my other karmic decks. I've created Karmic 101. I use this a lot. I've also got another karmic deck around Christmas time. The karmic deck about Christmas, what really goes on behind closed doors. So there's already two karmic decks available to you. But now I've created this other one so that, you know, it's also about the real things they struggle with on this journey. The real things they struggle with when they're in love with you and they're involved with someone else. Or they're going through something that they're struggling to get away from. Because a karmic energy is not just a personal relationship. It could be a job they're in. Could be a family situation. It could even be an addiction or codependent energy. It could be their own fear. So the karmic struggles will connect with that. So we're going to connect with this deck. So I'm going to pull a few cards. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a reading with this properly with the Karmic 101 later this week. So if you are dealing with a karmic situation, check out that reading later this week as well. We're going to have an in-depth look into what's going on. But this is just to give you an overview of what this deck's like. So if you buy this deck, and this is available to buy on makeplayingcards.com, I have created a lot of decks. So to find this deck, you just need to go on to page 2 of my shop page. You'll find it very easily. You've got Divine Masculine Karmic Struggles. It comes to you like this. And this is the back of the deck. So I'll explain this in a second. So, you know, when you get the deck, it's got the cards at the back. I am stressed out over money. So, you know, if you're wondering what is keeping them away from you in that moment and you pull that card, they're worried about money. They're stressed about it. And you might think, well, why? And it could be because they have a mortgage with their karmic partner, or they may have children and they're wanting them to have the best of everything. Or they may be in debt, or they're worried about work, or there's something they're struggling with that maybe they don't want to burden you with or talk to you about. So you may be thinking it's something completely different when really they're worried about money. So let's open this deck. So, you know, I create these decks so that they are to be read through in, you know, your own intuition. So I don't put guidebooks in there or, you know, anything explaining the deck. Just use your own intuition. And when you get this deck, it will come like this. Okay, so you just have to take the wrapping off. And this deck, because it's, you know, kind of a darker deck, you know, it's like it's not a lighter deck with the dark, you know, obviously it's a dark deck because it's connected with karmic energies. But, you know, because it's kind of a dark cover and picture, I've created this glossy. So this is a glossy deck as well. So if you get this and you're thinking, oh, is it going to get wrecked and is it going to get messy? Is it going to get, you know, things all over it? It will remain glossy. So it's a really great deck to use as well if you have your own YouTube channel, because it's going to remain the way it is. So you can see the way I've created it. The picture on the front is about the trapped energy. You know, you've got that beautiful daisy there, but it's behind barbed wire. And your person is like this beautiful daisy. You know, they have so much potential for growth and so much love in them and so many things they want to do. But for whatever reason, they feel trapped in this karmic situation, or they feel trapped in their own fear or their own struggles, and they feel like they can't escape. So they are showing you they are breaking free. You can see the daisy is coming through the barbed wire here or the fencing. So they want to make that change. Obviously, this deck is by me, Liz Harrison. That's how you know who I am. And then on the back, you know, there's this real struggle energy in this card. And, you know, I was guided to this picture straight away. I'm not exactly sure what he's wrapped around in, you know, but there's a lot of pain there. You can see there's pain in his face. He's struggling. He's trying to break free. And he may be stressed over money, and that's what he's trying to break free from. So let's shuffle the deck then. You know, when you get this deck, you can shuffle it. You can kind of knock out the energy, which, you know, takes out the energy of anything that's been put into it when it was being manufactured and made. You know, and, you know, you can do all kinds of things with this. You can kind of do the Hollywood shuffle where you split it. And, you know, I have to actually stand up to do that, you know, because I'm only little. But, you know, what I like to do with a new deck is just take a minute to just shuffle it very slowly and send energy into it, love and light, and say, thank you for helping this deck to bring through messages for the highest good of all. You know, messages that are going to benefit people. They're going to bring in power and strength no matter what the karmic situation. And you see the cards are coming out here So I'm just pulling a few. I'm not going to do the entire deck walkthrough because, you know, it's always nice and exciting when you get a deck yourself and you're able to find what the messages are. And, you know, if anyone wants to check this deck out, then obviously you can check that out on makeplayingcards.com. And you can see a preview of 8 cards there as well. But I'm just going to kind of move these across and I'm just going to pick some energies that we can connect with today. Okay, so this is what I'm feeling today. And as I said, I will do an extra reading with this deck later in the week and we'll connect with the Karmic 101 as well. So the energy that's coming in today, so again, if you're dealing with a karmic relationship, or this could be your own, you know, maybe you're the one that's trapped in a karmic relationship, you could be the daisy. But more than likely, it's they are trapped in something they need to release. So what they are saying is, I respect and value you. Now, what you have to understand is when I created this deck, this is a message deck from, you know, the person to the person they're with. So for example, if the person in the karmic relationship is your divine masculine or your special person, they will be communicating through this deck to their wife or their husband or the person they were involved in a relationship with, or maybe even their mother, or, you know, whoever it is they may be having some kind of karmic energy with. So they are communicating to them. But every now and again, if you intuitively read there's something coming through to you, that's what you need to know. Because this says, I respect and value you, that's why I have to go. So really what, you know, your person is saying to their karmic partner is, I have to go because I respect you and value you. That's why I have to go. So what they mean is they're doing them a service by going away because they do respect and value them. And, you know, it's not that they hate them. You know, they may hate the situation, they may hate the person they've become in that relationship, but they also do respect and value them because they've had time together, maybe they've had kids together, they've been through experiences together. But he recognises it's over. And he said, I have to go because I do respect and value you. It wouldn't be me respecting and valuing you if I stay. And also the message to you is they respect you and they value you. And that's why they have to go. In other words, they know they have to leave that relationship to be with you because they respect and value you. So that's the first message we've got coming through. We've also got, you were always having a go at me about something. So this person may be having a go at them about something. Maybe they're talking about money or the work or, you know, whatever it is. They're just constantly on at them. And it's just, it drives your person mad, you know, because your person knows that they're not a bad person, they're a good person. So you're always having a go at me about something. So your person is like, I've had enough of this. I don't need to listen to this or put up with this. I want to be free. You're always having a go at me about something. We've also got, we don't have intimacy. So they may not have intimacy. And you know that because they are either having that with you or they are fantasizing about having that with you or they are, you know, wanting that with you. You know, this is what they want with you. So in other words, they don't want to have intimacy with their karmic partner anyway. But this is a reason why it's over. You know, it's like your person is saying to them, well, we just aren't intimate. There's no feeling there. There's no passion there anymore. It's gone. I'm not saying there was never any passion there. Obviously, things always change when twin flames meet. But, you know, there was obviously something there initially, you know, to start that connection up, whether it was a lesson or it was passionate or there's something else going on. But that's not going on. And the thing is, if this card comes out, it reassures you of that. Because you may be jealous or you may be paranoid about it or worrying about it. And there's no need to. Because he's saying that's not going on. We want different things from our lives. So remember, this isn't to you unless you intuitively read it that way. Okay, this is to the karmic partner or the person they're dealing with. You know, this could even be something like a business partner. We want different things. So we can't be in that business anymore. It's not always about relationships or love relationships. So remember that when you are connecting with karmic relationships or energies or, you know, a karmic reading or a deck. We want different things from our lives. So your person is looking at that relationship saying, we want different things. We've changed. It's not the same. Life with you is hard, too hard. Okay, so life will feel hard with that person. It will feel like a struggle. It will feel like a chore. It will feel like a job. You're saying life is hard, too hard. It's just, it shouldn't be this hard. You don't turn me on. That's why they're not being intimate. You don't turn me on. Okay, so he's being honest. He's saying, you don't turn me on. It's not like he's going to turn around and say that, you know, because it will hurt that person's feelings. It may come up in an argument, but he's looking at that person thinking, you just don't turn me on. You don't do it for me. I've had enough. Life's too hard. This is too hard. We need to be free. There is no trust between us. So there's no trust there either. And that could be because of paranoia, or because, you know, the thing is, when there's an ending coming or something's changing, you know, you are energetic beings. So even if the karmic partner isn't awake or aware spiritually, they will feel something's off or not right. So they may start distrusting your special person. So they may start checking the phone, or they may start, you know, questioning them, and it makes your person feel guilty about things, and there's no trust there then. There is someone else on my mind. Absolutely. Guess who that is? That's you. You're the person on their mind. And they are saying that there's someone else on my mind. There's someone else I want to be with. I'm not dedicated to this relationship because I'm thinking about my divine feminine, or I'm thinking about my divine masculine, or I'm thinking about my special person, which is you. We don't bounce off each other like before. So maybe they used to have a really good relationship where it was friends, or, you know, they just have fun together, and they don't do that either. So, you know, there's nothing there. And they're giving me, when I'm connecting with this, they're giving me tooth pain, which is about decisions. So obviously it's about making the decision to break up and start again. So then we don't bounce off each other like before. I want to feel free. I want to be free to do my own thing, to explore my own life, to be with my person, you. I want to be free. And I want a family with someone else. So, you know, they want a family with you. Now, a family isn't always about kids. You know, because they may already have kids. You may already have kids, or maybe you don't want kids, or you don't feel that's in your future. And they're giving me fear because I feel someone watching is thinking, are they going to have a family with me? They want that with you, okay? There's someone else as you, okay? But family isn't just always about children. It can be about having pets. You know, maybe you want to have an army of kittens, or, you know, or toys, you know. For example, you know, in our connection, we've got little teddies. You know, or a family is you and them together, and then whatever you build, you know, bringing family together. So that could be bringing your family and their family together, or your children and their children together. So really he's looking at his karmic partner saying, I want a family with someone else. So you may be thinking, I want to have children. I want to be able to settle down properly with my divine feminine. I want to be able to have that life. So these are the changes and the thoughts and the feelings and going through the mind, but the things they really struggle with. But ultimately in this message, they do respect and value them, and they do respect and value you. And that's why they know they have to go and leave that to be able to have a family with you, and to be doing this with you, and to be having an easier life with you. And obviously it's scary, because if it's something they've done for a long time, say if they've been in a marriage for like 20, 30 years, it's going to be hard to make that change. Even if they've been in a relationship for like 6 months, it may be a habit that they've got. So it's about breaking free. So I hope that helps. This is Divine Masculine Karmic Struggles. Check it out on makeplayingcards.com. And, you know, this will be used later in the week for a karmic reading. I hope you've enjoyed this. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.